I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
How amazing is that? Alright, this game is just... you don't need me to tell you this. This game is fantastic. And I decided to do a Let's Play with The Witcher. Now, I'm obviously a little late to the game here. Witcher's been out for quite a while, and there are a million Let's Plays, but the reason I've decided to do a Let's Play is because I just recently purchased a PS4. And I haven't console gamed since the PS2. So I've been part of the PC Master Race for quite some time now. So, and the reason why I got back into console gaming is pretty simple. No Man's Sky. I want to play that game. I don't know if the gameplay is going to be, mind-blowing or anything, but the idea behind that game is mind-blowing to me. And let me adjust my mic here for a moment. Sorry. Okay, very good. I don't know if there was a bunch of crackling there as I was moving the mic. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, No Man's Sky. The gameplay may not be revolutionary, but the engine behind the game, the procedurally driven engine, as opposed to everything stored on disk and constant access to RAM and that kind of thing is really interesting to me. So and as far as I know, it's only available for the PS4 on console. So now I own a PS4. The Witcher, Wild Hunt, Witcher 3, is going to sort of be my way of getting back into console gaming and to, frankly, use a PlayStation control again and get back into it and learn how to do it. It's been forever. I don't even know how to use the controls and the buttons and everything. So this is going to be, it's going to be pretty noob-like, but whatever. And I know if I'm playing The Witcher, I'm going to spend a lot of hours playing it. I'm going to burn a lot of time playing it. So I figured I would do a Let's Play to somewhat justify all the time I'm about to invest in The Witcher. So I investigated a bunch of ways to do that Let's Play and to record my Let's Play. And frankly, I was a little disappointed in the resolution options and mostly the resolution options that come with the PS4. You can, I don't know, if you don't have a PS4, you can either broadcast to Twitch, your Twitch account, or you can broadcast to YouTube. Now, both of those, the best resolution you're going to get is 720p as far as I can tell. Now, that's not terrible, but The Witcher is a special game, and it really deserves 1080p because it's a feast for the eyes. It's a theatrical game, right? But, I don't know how many, because like I said, I'm late to the game here with these Let's Plays in Witcher, so I don't know how many views I'm going to get. Probably not very many. If it turns out that this Let's Play series is pretty popular and I start getting a lot of views, I'll invest in a video capture device to hook up to the PS4 and, do The Witcher its justice with a better resolution. But anyway, for now we're stuck with 720p. Not the end of the world. It still looks pretty good. Now my microphone. Let me back it up a little bit. If anyone has watched my Wizardry Let's Play, all three of you who may have done that, I had a microphone that's a condenser mic, so the audio quality will probably be better on that series than it is with this Let's Play because I'm using the PlayStation microphone that comes with it. I could, I suppose, boot up my PC and record my babbling as I play with my condenser mic and Audacity, and then do some editing and edit in my my voice, but that's probably too much work. Now, I know I'm babbling right now, but I probably will, if you have seen my Wizardry Let's Play, I won't be running my yap as much during The Witcher here once I get into it and start playing, as I do with Wizardry, because there's a lot more going on with Witcher, obviously. Wizardry needs a little narration help. Whereas, although Geralt's not very talkative, he's going to be doing a lot of the talking here, and I'm going to just try not to be immersion breaking when I do cut in with narration, and try to stick to just talking about the game and what's going on in the game, obviously. But yeah, one thing about when I play these games, and more specifically these open world games, is my playstyle is pretty OCD. I get a little obsessive compulsive about it. I try to cover every inch of the map, try to explore everything, try to discover everything, and more specifically to The Witcher, I try to harvest everything. Now, before I started this Let's Play and decided to broadcast and record and all that, and yeah, just a note here, without a recording device, I have to broadcast to my YouTube channel, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to download that file and edit it a little bit and re-upload it, because I think I'll be able to do The Witcher a little more justice here if I tinker with the video and then upload it. And I'm really not going to alert everyone to my broadcasts, because I'd rather they watched the excuse me, I'd rather they watched the edited version of the Let's Play. But okay, yeah, so getting back to the fact that I'm going to be harvesting everything, I played a little bit of The Witcher to get myself, so that this Let's Play isn't a complete noob fest, get myself a little reacquainted with console gaming and working the PS controller. So I've played a little bit, but I'm going to be starting a fresh game here. And I have watched other people's Let's Plays. I've watched Gopher's Let's Play. If any of you know who Gopher is, I mean, how can you not know who Gopher is? Come on. But yeah, I think that's everything. And I think everything I wanted to cover in the intro here, everything I wanted to babble about, and I think we can start a new game here. This is very exciting. Okay, right, difficulty level. We are going with Blood and Broken Bones. Now, like I said, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to console gaming, because it's been so long. So I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I suppose if I'm just dying every 5 minutes, I can always adjust it. Now, I think the thing with Blood and Broken Bones is it's kind of like Death March, in that when you meditate, you do not heal. All right. Well, no big deal. Like I said, if it's too much for my noob self, I'll change the difficulty setting in game. Right? All right. Tutorials. Do I need the tutorials? Good question. Because I've already sort of run through them a little bit. I'm going to say, tell you what, just in case someone has never watched a PS4 Let's Play, if you happen to stumble across this is your first Witcher Let's Play that you're watching here, tutorials might be interesting to you, so I'll keep them in there. And they're pretty minimal. At the beginning of the game, they hit you with a lot of them, but then they kind of go away. So there you go. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Now, I've never played Witcher 2, so I have no idea what this means. I'm going to leave it on. Am I sure I want to start a new game? Yes, I am.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. Okay. All right. Character added to our glossary, I guess. And left stick to move around. The minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Okay, all pretty self-explanatory there. Witcher senses. Hold L2 to use your Witcher senses. Okay. Now I have the fisheye lens effect turned off because it makes me kind of crazy. Witcher senses. Important objects, look for the highlighted objects. Right. Okay, so we go around and explore, right? Yes. Geralt is like a human Zippo. Items. If you want to examine an item more closely, walk up to it and press the X button. Oops. Stop playing around with that, Geralt.
Nothing
There we
but
go.
silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Sorry about that. Just had to pause the game for a moment. Alright, something tells me that those little fireflies floating around there means that that's exactly what we're looking for. I'm not going to get it just yet. We're supposed to be finding the key to the bedroom door. It looks like there are other things to check out.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Oops. Was there something to examine there? Or did I imagine that? Oh, I can extinguish the fire in the fireplace. I don't think Yennefer would appreciate that very much if I did that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Alright, we can't read Yennefer's book. Did I check out everything but the place where the key obviously is? Tell you what, let's go out onto the deck. Looks like a lovely day out there.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Yeah, man. Oh, and it looks like there's a little munchkin down there practicing. Imagine that. It is a beautiful view. That's why I said in the beginning that in the intro that you really need 1080p to do The Witcher justice. But anyway, less immersion breaking, more gameplay, right? Okay. To unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press X. Well, as long as you have the key. I don't think that works with doors you don't have the key for. Before we go, let's check in with Yennefer again, shall we?
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Dialogue options. Select the dialogue option using L and then press X to choose it. Right. Oh, every once in a while you gotta be unreasonable. Right?
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
For a guy with some gruesome scars, he's quite a charmer. Alright. So obviously Yen wants us to get lost. Was there anything else in here besides this door? I think I checked out everything, right? It's not like we're going to be able to loot Yen's stuff anyway. Unlocked. To open unlocked doors, face them and press X. Alright, wonderful.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Now, I don't know whether or not they've spoiled her, but since she's probably the only little Witcher trainee kid, excuse me, I imagine they probably are spoiling her. And I don't think if I tell Vesemir not to get mad at Ciri, it's gonna do much anyway.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better
I'm
not.
sure the apology
Vesemir said if it
was
does,
enough.
he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
And this is where my noobness and lack of console gaming is going to be glaring. She's probably going to beat me on this little race of hers.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Okay. Why am I not using the ladder? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
I don't know if I should be lecturing her while she's
Ciri,
kicking my
cut it
butt.
out.
She's like waiting for me to give me a chance here. Oops, ran right. The other thing is, I don't know where the heck I'm going here. She seems to know. What the heck? She knows this course and... Oh, no. That's a bad idea. Couldn't get on the ladder before. Can't get off it now.
Run into trouble? Should I
Yes.
turn back and help you?
This is a difficult course.
Fast!
I knew she was going to beat me. Now it tells me to hold X to sprint.
Oh no, Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Okay, I'm not going to read all that. I believe it's just saying Geralt has 2 swords. In this tutorial, it looks like he's only going to have 1. And it says a little bit about signs and alchemy. Okay, very good. Press left to draw your steel sword. To sheath it, hold right or left. Okay. Press R3 to select or deselect a target when you have a target selected while your attacks are directed toward it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. Okay.
Quick cut! 1, 2, 3!
Sliced you.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Shit.
Dodge to one side, indicate a direction using the left, and press the circle button. To roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction using the left stick and press X.
This will be quick and painful. Think I'm training Ciri tomorrow.
Ciri.
Parry. L2.
Stand now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
L1 to
Let's
open
start
the quick
with
access menu. Signs. Activate the Quen sign. Select the Quen sign using the left stick and press X to make it active. To cast the active sign, press R2.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Quen sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Use the left stick to select the Igni sign and press X to make it active. And then cook Vesemir's beard off. Oh, he doesn't have a beard, he just has a mustache, doesn't he? Alright. Press L1 to open the quick access menu. Yep, we did that. Alright. Oops. No, I didn't select it, did I? There we go.
If not for the Quen sign,
Signs
I'd be
consume
aflame by now.
stamina. The Igni sign deals fire damage and has a chance to apply a burning effect on your
All right,
opponents.
Geralt, come on.
Activate the Ard sign.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock any...
The Ard sign
Time
stuns
for
opponents
action.
and knocks them to
Damn
the
it.
ground.
I hate this feeling.
Axie sign. Right. Oops. Just wanted to push the old man around a little more.
Excellent.
You can use the Axie sign to temporarily disorient your opponents. Alright. There
Heard
you
it
go.
now. Show her, Geralt.
Erden. Okay.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Alright, training bomb.
This'll be quick and painful.
Step back and throw a bomb at Vesemir by pressing R1.
Stop showing off, Geralt.
Stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. Hold R1 and aim at one of the highlighted training posts, then release to throw the bomb. Oh, went a little long on that, didn't I? Alright, am I not hitting them, or can I just do this all day? There, got one. Combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword by holding right or left. Okay,
Fine.
wonderful.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Oops, he's about to hit me. Awfully mean of him. Tried to get out of the way of that. I knew he was going to do something like that. Okay, let's get Quen up. And let's, oops. Let's use Igni here. Let's get out of the way. Got one off on me. I really do need work with my riposting. Riposting?
This'll be quick and painful.
Didn't get it up in time.
lost your nerve? Who's next?
There it is. Finally got the riposte off. Get my butt kicked here. Has to be expected, I guess. It is Vesemir after all. Alright, just want to get one more riposted. There we go. Alright. Oh, he hit me when my sword was sheathed. That was a nasty thing to do.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What then? Vesemir.
Adnan awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
And there was also somebody trapped inside the dummy, which I still have yet to figure out what was being implied there. Looked like a female with blue eyes.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
I don't think it would do any harm to share some personal secrets with Vesemir. He's not really gonna care all that much.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Time to put that training to work. Life on the continent and in the Skellige Islands is nasty, brutish, and short. You know, anybody happens to know, all 3 of you who might watch this, what is the name of Geralt's world? Now, I don't mean like the Northern Kingdoms or Nilfgaard or anything like that. I mean the entire planet. I've never read the books. I've never played any other Witcher before, so if anybody can let me know what the name of the world is, I'd be appreciative. Anyway, war lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay. Back off and get some clean up. Geralt's first wounding. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Alright, but as I was explaining, Vesemir, I have a little OCD about exploring and searching for things. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour, except if you have it on Blood and Broken Bones, I believe. Note, while playing, yeah, there you go. On the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. I think I will not opt for that. Anyway, press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. Okay. Let's, because I'll probably accidentally eat it when I don't want to, let's... Okay, we've got some tutorials for the inventory. Here are your currently equipped items, right? Very good. Travel bag. Here are the other items currently in your possession. Wonderful. Select the tab to show the items of that type. Okay. Here you'll find information about your most important character statistics, vitality and toxicity. Equip an item, select it. To equip an item, select it and press X. Okay. This tab shows crafting components and alchemy ingredients. This tab shows quest items and all items which fit in no other categories. This tab shows food and items for Roach. This tab shows oils, potions, and bombs. This tab shows weapons and armor. Inventory item descriptions. You can toggle between large and small item descriptions by holding L3, or turn off item descriptions by pressing L3. Okay. You can see how a given item will look on Geralt. Just press the square button. Using the preview option, you can see how items will look and which you cannot yet equip. Choose the order in which items will be shown. Press R3. Okay. To see your character statistics, hold R2 or R3, or press R2 to go to the statistics panel. Okay, wonderful. What I want to do is get my consumables unequipped. Wonderful. We'll consume them from the inventory if we feel the need to do that. Now, player statistics, just for the heck of it. It's the world map. Alright, where are we here in this fancy world? Alright, I believe we're at something called the Crossroads, right? And we've already got some herbs to harvest. Wonderful. Alright. So let's do that. Let's use the old Witcher senses and loot the dead ghouls. Venom extract, ghoul's blood. Walk up to your horse and press X to mount it. Alright, and Roach is my horse. There's a notice here. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Winleave. Okay, wonderful. Okay, I know. I can walk up to my horse and press X to mount it. I get it. Alright, since you're not going to leave me alone until I do it,
Never tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press the left stick. Alright, so how do I unmount?
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
So not going to allow me to unmount. There we go. Okay. Not quite done looting here, so. Venom extract, ghoul's blood. Hellebore petals, and I really will be guessing at a lot of the pronunciations of things in this game. The Belize fruit? Belize fruit? White myrtle petals. They're quite common. And a ghoul to loot. Monster tongue. Ghoul's blood. Wonderful. Alright, we still have a few more to loot. Venom extract, ghoul's blood, and verbena. Okay. Low ball. Celandine. Kinds of goods up here on this little hill. Alright, I thought it said he was lootable. It's the other thing about the PS4 display. You can't loot unless the loot icon is fully in view. Venom extract, ghoul's blood. I suppose that makes some sense. Alright. Anything else in the... Oops, there's something down there. Ah, a little more on white myrtle. Yeah, I may, if I go on these mad harvesting forays, what I may do is edit them out. That's another reason why I'm really hesitant to have people watch the actual broadcast and rather watch the download, the edited download. Okay, there's some more stuff there. Just going to have to bear with me as I work through my harvesting OCD.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
We could come back and loot these guys, couldn't we? Although, what is that? Amethyst, cured leather. Meteorite, silver plate. Some good stuff here. But I don't know if I want to loot the whole battlefield just yet. Okay. We'll leave that for later. We'll probably be back in the area soon enough. To have your horse come to you, double press L3. Okay, thank you. Vesemir's probably getting quite impatient. Sometimes it's hard to tell if something's harvestable or if you're seeing a plant in the sunshine. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. That looks familiar if you watch the intro.
Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Because whose else would it be after you went through what you went through trying to hunt her down? Okay. Let's follow Vesemir.
Faster.
Double press and hold X while moving to gallop.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a sign.
The Northern Realm.
Oops, Roach
Not of
seems
its
to have
realms, don't you mean?
gotten off
Samaria
course.
and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Why did Vesemir stop?
We going?
Help me! Help!
Got some powerful wings if it can carry a horse away.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
You big chicken. Hey, it's Douchey McBowl-Cut.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
Oh,
What was that noise?
you'd like a reward, I suppose.
Oh, you look like you're down and out enough, and should probably pay you. Find a better barber.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Greetings.
New entry has been added to the bestiary. Click the big button on the controller to open and check it out. Okay. Now, does he have any more to tell us?
Greetings.
No, he does not. Is there anything in the immediate area to loot? No, and it looks like Vesemir wants to get going, so let's not keep Vesemir waiting. When on a road, hold X without steering to automatically follow its path. Your horse won't lose stamina. I missed the rest of that.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with the notice board icon on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Don't run over little children either. Hold the circle button to dismount. You ran into me. And you so did you. And you scared my horse. Everybody settle down. Nice. Alright, so we're about to head into the inn, I suppose. Yeah, people in this town are just, they don't watch where they're walking.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Dialogue shops. Options marked with money bags will open the shop panel. Continue. Alright. I don't think we'll be doing any shopping just yet.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
We just did something for free, Vesemir. Don't make us out to be total mercenaries. But then again, the Griffin is a tall order. I don't think you get a freebie for killing that one.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue, ending conversations. Dialogue options marked X will end the conversation. Alright. I think that's everything for now. We will be back to buy some stuff, though.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Not drawing attention, huh?
Burning the harvest.
Something tells me that's going to be quite a tall order for Geralt.
Marking out them lines, eh?